Hello, my name is Amaya Freeman, and today we're going to talk about my standard analysis assignment. The standard that I chose to dive deeper into is a social studies standard, and it's Standard 5, which is about history. I decided to compare and analyze this standard in 1st through 3rd grade. The content standard for 5 is that students will be able to examine significant ideas, beliefs, and themes, organize patterns and events, and analyze how individuals and societies have changed over time in Maryland and in the United States. To dive deeper, I decided to focus more on 5A, 1A for each grade. 5 means the content standard, which was previously said, and is the same for each grade. A breaks it down more. A talks about how students should be able to understand change over time in individuals and societies. This is also the same through each grade. 1 talks about how students will be able to achieve A. Regarding the standard, students should be able to examine differences between past and present time. This is all the same through each grade. The second A is a bit different through each grade though. In 1st grade, students should be able to use terms related to time to order events. While in 2nd grade, students should be able to develop a personal timeline about their life. And in 3rd grade, students should be able to develop a timeline of events in the community. There are multiple higher order thinking skills students will need to meet Standard 5. In order for students to be able to solve problems by applying their knowledge, they need to be able to use terms learned correctly first. This is being taught in 1st grade. In the standard, I saw words like use. This is a part of application in Bloom's taxonomy. In order for students to be able to change or create something new, they need to learn how to develop first. Students will use this in 2nd and 3rd grade. When reading the 2nd and 3rd grade standard, I saw words like develop. This is a part of the synthesizing group in Bloom's taxonomy. Students are also learning how to examine in detail and break information down into parts. I saw words like examine in those standards, and this is part of analyzing in Bloom's taxonomy. I believe a formative assessment would be appropriate to assess students' success with this standard. I believe exit tickets or quizzes are a great way to assess their learning. A pre-assessment that would work for this standard would be to ask students to fill out a wonder chart. Students will write down what they know already and what they want to learn about the United States past. Students should already be able to distinguish between past, present, and future time. They should also be able to describe events of the day in chronological order. This is knowledge that students should already be able to do before starting a lesson on the standard. Some common vocabulary found in the standard for all 3 grades are words like individuals, societies, past, present, and time, which is something that each grade will focus on. A resource that will help students teach a lesson on Standard 5 about history could be using BrainPop. BrainPop has multiple videos that explain the United States history and videos on important people who made the U.S. the way it is today. BrainPop is a fun, interactive website that keeps students engaged while also learning important information. At the end, students could take a quiz to see if they understood that content as well. I believe project-based learning is a great and effective way to help students master the content in the standard. I say this because this standard wants them to connect history to their personal life. Project-based learning is a great way to see students' creativeness as well as their own learning. It also gives them more freedom, which can get them more engaged. I believe visuals and providing examples will help students reach proficiency. Many students learn best when they see something rather than hearing it. Thank you for listening to me and my standard analysis. I hope everybody has a wonderful day.